Day 99 of 281. Hello, my name is Joey. I am currently a senior in high school, and I have 281 days before I graduate. I'll be posting every single day on all platforms to follow my dream of content creation, my love and drive for fitness, and most importantly, inspiring people to be better. It is currently 7:52 a.m. on Black Friday, November 28th, and guess where we are this morning, guys? You guessed it, we're at the gym. It is very, very cold out today. The sun is blooming in my eyes right now, and I have a relative speech for this episode. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more about why I'm actually doing this series and why I have always carried on since day one. You see, this 281-day series is not a YouTube series to explode on YouTube. I know for a fact that ever since I posted on day one, my video was not going to get 1 million views. I knew when I uploaded day 42, day 53, and mentioning any day, my videos were not going to explode. And I know that because I run multiple YouTube channels behind this channel, and I know how algorithms work, etc., etc. The main reason why I'm doing 281 days is to prove you guys one thing. That success does not come overnight. That success doesn't explode like that. It takes months to years to actually build something. And this 281-day series is what it's all about, guys. I really thought this through. I thought the unique value proposition. I thought everything through, man, about why this series, most importantly, embarks me and I embark it. The greatest thing of all time is happening. I might not be getting hundreds or thousands of views on YouTube, but I'm building the most important community. The 20 to 30 to 40, 50 views I get on nearly every single episode is building an actual relationship with the viewer. I am not just posting a video and hoping it gets 1 million views overnight and 1,000 likes, and then the next video gets 2 views, because that is what virality is. The community I am building is an actual community. The amount of people across TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube that I've gotten changed, like I've literally changed some people's lives, is absolutely insane. The amount of comments, the amount of people that said, Joey, you got me into the gym. Joey, you showed me a way of thinking. It's the coolest fucking thing ever. And that is what I'm so blessed to do, guys. Remember, it is the few people that you touch, not the millions of people that you show the video, not the millions of people you show the video to. And that's what I want to create. Ever since I started day one, I always wanted to leave a legacy on planet Earth. I always wanted to be remembered. I saw so many people in this world just die and just leave nothing behind. And I don't want to do that. I want to leave something where people can remember me, where people can carry my legacy on, where people could say, you know what? The only reason I'm in this position today is because I saw this one guy named Joey. He proved that hard work, consistency, and patience gets you success. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to touch as many souls as possible, because that is what God's purpose is for me on this planet. And as tomorrow is day 100, I have some very, very exciting news. I will be releasing / announcing my upcoming clothing brand. I know that sounds kind of cliche or kind of generic because every influencer has a clothing brand. But again, I've really thought this through on why I'm doing this. Now, it's not releasing tomorrow. It's still in the works, and it will probably take weeks to months before we actually get our first drop. But as we are very, very close to day 100, I will be talking more about it tomorrow, so you guys know. Just keep that in mind as we're on day 99. Now, I honestly do feel that it's very, very interesting and in ways pretty crazy that we are on day 99. I never would have thought, honestly, I would be in the position where I am today. We are getting very, very close, guys, to almost 50% way through this entire series. And I said on day one, and I said this last video, time goes like that, and pretty soon will be day 140, and then day 200, and then day 281. So time is really, really flying by, and I hope, guys, the impact I'm leaving on this channel, as it's just day 99, is already so massive. Now, today's workout is going to be back day. I'm going to come to the gym for a few days. I took some rest days, spent some quality time building relationships with family and friends, and today sort of embarks the start of it all over again. Currently approaching 8 a.m. We have 10 minutes of hell, is what I like to call it, aka 10 minutes of Stairmaster, and then back day. So it's going to be a pretty straightforward workout. Very blessed today, guys. As always, God is always so good to me, and I'm hoping that he can be good to you guys as well. Let's get this workout and let's crush some weight, bro. Let's crush some weight. All right, so as it's pretty obvious, right beside me, they are actually bringing in new equipment / remodeling the gym. So for the sake of your guys' audio, I'm going to be just doing a voiceover because, yeah, it was a lot of noise. So we're starting off today's back day with flat pull downs. Again, I'm really trying to focus on lifting heavy, but also focusing on the form right here. As you guys are starting to notice, I really am trying to control the eccentric and concentric as much as possible here. Obviously, as we're lifting a little bit heavy, it's not going to be too easy, but I think we're doing a solid job right here for our first set. In terms of our weight, I have stayed at the exact number, which is number 9. That's what we're lifting right now. For around a few workouts, I will most likely be going up in weight again, but they actually might be throwing this machine out. Oh my god, I just realized that at the time of recording this, so we might have to find a substitute. So next up, we have bicep curls. These are pretty straightforward, supinated dumbbell curls, the classics, I guess you could call them. Sticking at 30 pounds, I have not gone up in weight. I feel like going up in weight in bicep curls is very, very difficult because it drops from like 10 reps to 5 reps. So I'm going to try to get these bicep curls as probably high as I can in terms of the rep range, probably to 12 to 13 before we move up in weight. And also, this is just a question. For a lot of you guys who are into Young LA, let me know who got the Batman drop. I missed out on everything. I know like 99% of people did, but just let me know if you guys got anything right here. I'm wearing an oversized hoodie because I want to, make the pump a little bit secret today. But of course, pushing to failure right here. The bicep curls definitely a lot harder when you go to that last rep. Trying to limit momentum, but we did get to around 10 reps here. All right, so for the sake of this video, yes, I'm doing more sets. I'm just showing off my first set of each movement. By the way, for those of you who are my new viewers, I always do 2 sets per exercise, push that to failure. I believe if you go absolutely crazy on every set, there is no need for 3 to 4 sets. You can get such a great pump and such a great overall stimulus on the muscle with 2 sets. It's fantastic. So this is a low row machine. This is actually new equipment they got, and honestly, I love new equipment like this because it feels so much better with the range of motion, and most importantly, the machine is just so fluid. So again, pushing to failure right here, trying to squeeze, trying to make sure that I have that muscle in my mind. Muscle-mind connection, very, very important. And a little bit of, a thought right here. Training back is very uncomfortable because you literally feel your back moving. It's really weird to describe, but I guess the best way to say it, guys, is like it feels like your back is just getting torn out of you, bro. And that's what it feels like when training back. So this is one movement right here that I'm really trying to master. And we're pushing to failure, of course. All right, so next up, we have dumbbell shrugs. Now, I've actually gone up in weight with these. So we went from 50 to 55, making this our first hypertrophy, actually our second one within dumbbell shrugs. Honestly, though, and this is just from the bottom of my heart, 55 pounds is so much heavier, and the grip is so different. The grips on each dumbbell really makes it better or worse when performing a movement. The grip for this was so wide, so it was really hard to get a strong and secure grip on this, which made it a little bit difficult to do these shrugs. But then I also did a drop set for it to make make sure we go to failure on it. Absolutely. When lifting heavy, and this is just common sense, when lifting heavy, controlling form is obviously difficult. So I'm not gonna say that it's not, but as you guys could see right here, man, really, really difficult. But I feel like you have to go heavy on dumbbell shrugs because that's how you get the good stimulus and control the muscle a lot better. All right, so next up we have pull-ups. Now, pull-ups have been one of the hardest movements for me ever since I started going to the gym. I see I'm trapped in the rep range of around 6 to 8 reps, and I can't go above that. So I'm asking you guys for any tips, high to hypertrophy and pull-ups a lot faster. I don't do pull-ups every day, which I guess contributes to why it's hard growing, but realistically, pull-ups are just a very, very difficult movement to master. As you guys can see, I was getting a little wonky with my form right there, changing up the grip, making sure I can push a little bit harder. But I feel like pull-ups are a really, really great workout / exercise to build the back. I've watched so many YouTubers, especially the scientific ones, which they go in depth about how great the pull-up is for growing back. And honestly, it's just insane. It targets nearly all of the back muscles, the lats, the traps, everything, biceps. So you're getting an all-in-one. And personally, I feel as if it's one of the greatest ways to finish off a back day, because if you're going to check the pump, you might as well get everything activated with more blood flow in it. All right, so now we are on the pump right here. Got the hoodie up, trying to look like Anakin Skywalker. If you guys know, you know it's a very, very tough clip. But keeping you guys updated with how I'm actually going within my physical health, and most importantly, you know, the weight in terms of this bulk. Right now, I'm averaging around 148 pounds every morning weigh-in, which is substantial to what I used to weigh, guys, just a few months ago. I'm not kidding when I tell you guys this. I was weighing in every single day at 130 pounds for the past 1 to 2 years. I'm not lying. That is a fact. So it's such a relief, I guess, to actually be gaining substantial weight, and I'm so excited. For those of you who are wondering, what weight do I want to push to? I'm looking to probably go to 160, and then when I hit, obviously 150 first, but 160 is going to be the end goal, and then I'm probably going to push to 180, 200. I'm just going to go as hard as I can on this bulk, guys. I really want to gain a substantial amount of weight. I want to compete one day, and I know that in order to do that, I'm going to have to put on a lot of weight and cut a lot of weight in order to see that success. So this is the pump. Honestly, kind of happy about it. If there's one thing I am lacking / noticing ever since starting this bulk is that a lot of my vascularity is gone. I feel as if I do not have the bicep vein anymore, the forearm veins. It's disappearing, which I guess is expected. But as you guys can see right here, the back day was not bad. It's not one of the best workouts, but also not one of the worst.